How's it going, everyone? Daniel Rodriguez here, aka Big D. It's time to review another movie. This is the latest video game adaptation movie to hit the big screen, man. This is a movie directed by Alexander Bach, right there. This movie stars Rupert Friend, Zachary Quinto, and a few other stray cats coming along. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a non-spoiler review, so I won't spoil nothing for you guys. I'm just going to give you my pros, give you the cons, we'll talk about it a little bit, give you my final verdict, the final score there, and I'll tell you whether or not it's worth watching in theaters, watching on DVD, or not watching at all. So we're about to dig deep into this feast here. So get ready. This is my non-spoiler review for Hitman, Agent 47. Hope you guys are having a great August, everyone. I mean, we're 1 week left. Literally, I mean, after this week, it's 1 week left. Then we're going on to September. I'm already forgetting. We're going to September, so holy crap, man. Time goes by so quick. That sucks. Anyway, let's get right to this, guys. First off, man, I just want to say this movie was made with a $35 million budget. Note, The Man from U.N.C.L.E. that made $13 million at the box office last week was made with a budget of $75 million. Just note that. So let's get right to it. I'm going to get started with the pros first, just to get you guys excited. First off, without Hitman, when you think of Hitman, what do you think? You don't think about, per se, you think about the disguises and everything, but really, what really brought people from the trailer, besides Hitman himself, Agent 47, the action in here. And that's one of the things that actually stand out in this movie is the action. It ain't no John Wick, it ain't no Equalizer, but if you play the Hitman games, I've only played Hitman Absolution, I'm honest here, I play video games, oh yeah, and I loved Hitman Absolution, and I've laid my hand on other Hitman games, of course, Blood Money one time, but I don't own any Hitman games, but I've played Absolution, beat it and everything, but this is coming from a guy who's barely played, only beat one Hitman game and that's it basically, but played a few, not mastering the whole game. So just coming from a guy plays video games, just I don't own Hitman, but either way, the action in here, it's pretty true to what we see in the games mostly. When you go, either it's an open gunfight or it's a stealth fight or a hand-to-hand combat, or I mean stealth moves. So the action in here is very fun. The action's not boring. That's the only thing that keeps you going really through this movie is the intensity of the action. And this is a rated R movie, and honestly, I'm going to say this is not a con for right now, but at parts of this movie, it felt like a PG-13 movie. Because when you think about it, again, not to mention John Wick and the Equalizer, but there's just blood, and you think for a Hitman movie like the original Hitman, dude, there's blood, gallons of blood splattering everywhere. There are a few gallons of blood in here, but you would think, some shots are kind of like if it's a PG-13 movie, and I'm kind of thinking to myself, what's going on? Is this PG-13 here now, or are we switching it up? So it did kind of feel like it switched around, but the action overall is enjoyable, and that's really one reason that makes this movie fun. Rupert Friend, who plays Agent 47, man, he was really good. It wasn't great, but he was good. I haven't seen Timothy Olyphant in the original Hitman since 2007. When it came out, I saw it when it came out on DVD. It's been 8 years, so yeah, I haven't watched it since. So, but for Rupert Friend, I think he did a fantastic job. I mean, good enough job to where he did the character justice. He doesn't, like, when you think of Hitman, oh, Agent 47, Rupert Friend sucked, man. No, it's like, he did good. He didn't bother me anything. I think he did great. I think he had the right look. He had the right style, the right type of voice. I think he did everything right. I don't think he didn't dishonor the franchise at all. I think that was, he was a really good cast pick. Zachary Quinto. I'm not going to tell you who he plays. All I'll say is he's a John Smith type of guy. And, Zachary Quinto is, the script that he was given and the dialogue wasn't really it was but him himself, the acting and the portrayal of his character was totally fine with me, man. Zachary Quinto stole a spotlight in some parts of the movie. All I'm going to say is Agent 47 and Zachary Quinto's character and involving a train, all I'm going to say right there, just that's a little thing right there, just a little hint. The train scene Oh yeah, that got my blood pumping. Either way, the stunts. There's a lot of stunts in this movie, man. There's people falling off a railing and etc., and people breaking backs and everything, and the chopped up. The action and the stunts in here again. I saw behind the scene footage, and yeah, the stunts. They did harness and everything, and he did his own stunts for the most part. Rupert Friend, Agent 47. So I do enjoy the stunts that they did. Again, John Wick a little bit better, but what they did was totally fine. The music in here, again, I haven't played all the Hitman games in total, so it sounded like the music in here sounds like it's in a video game in a sort of way, like when you're in a shootout and it's like, doom, 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 where'd he go? Choo, choo, choo. I see him, boom, 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 ha, boom, 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 like that type of doom, 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 like that type of music there where you think this is probably in a Hitman music video game. Parts of the movie feel like it could be a video game level in some parts of it, so that's what makes it so fun. The thing is, it does great homage to the game, the dragging the bodies, the taking the costumes, using a distraction or a disguise. That really, it doesn't show like 100% in the movie, but some certain scenes really hit home run for the game for sure. It takes stuff from the franchise, so that's what I like about that. There is a post-credit scene. It's right after it says directed by and it shows the cast. You don't have to wait 5 minutes. It's just like a minute right after it goes, says the names, boom, and then after that it'll go to like the credit again. But wait for the post-credit scene. I think people who are true fans of the video game franchise and know a certain villain, you're gonna want to stay. Also, there are a few cool shots. Alexander Bach, I can't really comment on his directing. I mean, it was good. It wasn't great or nothing. It's not like nothing really stood out except a few shots. A few shots were really cool, and also there's this one part where, almost like The Man from U.N.C.L.E., they're in a gunfight and the camera I don't know, it goes to a certain angle, and I was like, holy crap, that's beautiful, that's intense right there. That's what I like from camera angles and all that. So, other than that, there are a few cool shots, and the director of some action scenes, in the action scenes in this movie, they weren't like shaky cam. You actually saw the action. It's not like Taken 3 where you didn't see the action. It was like, camera angle, camera angle, camera angle. It was there, and you saw the action. That's what I liked about it. Other than that, those are the pros. Now to the cons. First off, I'm just going to get it straight. $35 million is not enough. The CGI in here, the effects are crap. Now, they're not Sharknado crap, but the fake explosions, the frickin' fake helicopters and choppers, the fake fire. Even they drove a car, and in a certain angle, it was a fake CGI-ish. It looked more bright red, and I was like, what are they doing? I mean, 80% of this movie is CGI. Just total. They Jurassic World this bitch, man. I mean, literally, the CGI is just crap. It is. It brings you out of the moment. It's not fun. The action's fun, but when the effects and some of the blood is also CGI, of course. Now, it's not that noticeable there, but looking at behind the scenes, some of it is CGI. So, that's just one thing. It does get super slow. After coming off a high action scene, there's a 4 or 5 minute, in between every action scene, there's a 5-6 minute slow scene where you just don't care, honestly. You're just like, hey, remember that action scene we just saw? Can you pick up the pace and get back to the Hitman way and go after this person or the contract, what you're supposed to be doing? So it does get a little slow during the movie. The story itself, I'm not going to spoil the story for you guys, but it does involve this girl. I already forgot her main name. She just didn't stick with me. The actress's name was Hannah. Her character herself, she was okay. I mean, I didn't really... That's for you to see the movie and see what she does, but the story itself just didn't really interest me as much. I was there for Zachary Quinto and Rupert Friend as Hitman, or Agent 47, so I was only there for that, but the story itself really didn't... You could love the story, but to me, I didn't care for the story. Like the full main plot story. It didn't really hit me. I'm not a big fan of the opening, that's just me personally. I didn't like the first 5 minutes, like... they introduce you to some things, that's all I'll say. They'll tell you what the agents are and everything, but then the opening, not that opening action scene, but just the first, main footage moments, I think it was just a boring way to start off the movie. And it kind of, even some people, I heard some guy was like, and I also heard people during the movie, which is the next thing, is there are stupid scenes in this movie. There are more than 5 stupid scenes in this movie. I'm not saying it's a stupid movie. It's not a stupid movie, but there are stupid parts to this movie that make you question, not reality. You know that's going to go down, like questionable things, but there's just things like, well, I don't know, if a freaking jet, I don't know, the fan, the zzz, the thing on the side, like the airplane, and the what are they, the blades, they suck stuff in there. And if you're right in front of the blade and it's going Mach 15, Mach 10 freaking X-Files up in here, you're gonna get sucked in. There's no way you can escape that. You weren't even holding on to anything. What? It's just some stupid things in here, man, that we're like. And the director, I tried to make it as grounded as possible. Did you, Alexander? Okay. Also, the main villain. I'm saying the main villain in this movie, man. The guy, the mastermind behind all the other cute little villains. He sucked. Horrible villain, man. He was just there the whole time, sitting down. Ooh, let me check my tablet. Oh, Facebook. Oh. I mean, gosh. Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give Hitman Agent 47 a C+, a 7.75 out of a 10. It's okay. It's an okay movie overall. If you love the franchise, the video game franchise Hitman, or any of the cast, Rupert Friend or Zachary Quinto, if you love them, man, definitely go check out this movie. But is this movie worth watching? Yes, it is. But on DVD, rental, it's worth checking on rental. Again, if you love the video games and all that, go see it in theaters. Oh, hell yeah, because they're actually 20th Century Fox, the actors, they have a contract for multiple sequels. So they want to make this a franchise. So if you want to see a sequel, which I do, I personally want to see a sequel. It wasn't a crappy movie. It was okay. Whatever, I liked it, There were a few things that I like, a few things that I didn't, It's more of the story and more of the villain. Other than that, the action and, the acting per se itself was totally fine. C+. So if you want to support it, go see it in the theaters. And if you want to see a sequel, you want to see this franchise grow for a more video game adaptation, even bigger, yeah, go see it in theaters. If you don't have to go see it, but if you love the franchise, you know what you're getting to, then go see it. If you're just looking for an action movie or something, there's other things out there. You don't have to go see us right away. For the people who don't know about the video game Hitman. So, thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope all of you enjoyed. Comment down below. Let me know what did you think about Hitman Agent 47. And until next time, I'll see you for the American Ultra movie review and much, much more. Check out all my other stuff on the channel. May the Spock be with you always. What is your name? 47. That's not a name. No, but it is mine. Last thing I checked, I'm the one with the gun. You're locked in here with me. No. You're locked in here with me. And you've just brought me mine. How's it going, everyone? I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to also check out my other videos. I do TV show reviews, movie reviews. I do also game reviews and game unboxings, movie unboxings. I do a movie podcast, a superhero podcast, much, much more. So go ahead and check out the channel. Thanks for watching again. See you all next time.